Success in business comes from self-control. And if you don't have credit, that shows a lack of self-control. Many friends of mine are asking right now, hey, do I take the jump? I'm considering starting a shop, or maybe I've been doing some side work. I have a small building that I'm working out of. I'm considering buying a building, renting a building, leasing a building, and starting my business. And a lot of folks think that because some of the things that David and I say, that we don't want guys to go out and start their own business. It's not that at all. It's actually the exact opposite of that for me. I want them to start businesses, but I want them to start businesses in sustainable, manageable ways. Here's the thing about that. To start a business in a sustainable and manageable way takes pacing yourself. You've got to slow down a little bit. You've got to plan. And what is it they used to say, that failing to plan is planning to fail? So you have to slow down and create a plan, create a strategy for how the business is going to operate. What's your financial structure? How am I going to do my bookkeeping? What is the workflow through the business going to look like? How much money do I need? Listen, I am guilty of all of the things I'm telling you. I remember I wanted to buy a building one time. I wanted to expand the shop. And that was all well, great, and good. But the issue was that, well, you see, it was a bad deal, and the shop wouldn't have worked out if I moved it, right? Like if I had done what I had in mind, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. It was a terrible idea. And everybody around me was telling me it was a terrible idea, but I was so dang excited. I wasn't going to listen to anybody. And I am so glad that things fell apart before I got to that spot. But here's the thing. We get excited. We get fired up. We want this thing to work so badly that we start coming up with imaginary numbers, and we start thinking that we can do things that aren't possible. And it's all because of our mind and our creativity coming to bear. And we really want these things. And so it's really hard to dampen that spirit. But you've got to use actual data. You got to use actual numbers. You got to use actual facts if you're going to do this. I'm going to tell you that 3 to 6 months of operating expenses is something that you need to have put back. I believe you need to start with capital. I understand for some people that's going to be really hard. For starters, you can go to the SBA, you can go to the bank with a solid business plan, and you can get a loan and you can get a little bit of capital. You tell me that you don't have credit, and you think that I'm going to say it's a good idea for you to start a business when you don't have credit? Listen, success in business comes from self-control. And if you don't have credit, that shows a lack of self-control. So you're going to have to get the self-control thing under control before you go start a business. And I know some of you aren't going to listen. I know some of you are going to go out here and start this thing and go at it. Listen, all I'm going to tell you is every single dime you can, do not be out buying brand new Snap-on tools. Do not be out spending money on all this new stuff and offering all these new offerings in your facility. Get it to where it makes money doing basic services. I know everybody, for some reason, every single shop that opens, the first thing they want to do is get to doing these big jobs. Most big jobs are not money makers. And if you're a single man band, they're definitely not money makers. So don't be tooling up to do that. Tool up to do basic work. Get you an AC machine, get some of the basics in here. And once you're to that, you set back and you start stacking dollars. Start reserving the money to where you've got something you can survive with. Build that 6 to 8 months of revenue up. Don't touch it. It sits in that account. Do some research. Learn what sales tax is in your area. Learn how to set your sales tax up. Learn how to save that money and profit first. Start putting some money in each account, right? Be thinking about how to run your business as a business person. You've got to remember that being a great technician is not going to make you a great business owner. Do I want you to start a shop? Yes, I do. I think it's awesome, but I want you to be safe in it. I want you to be sustainable in it. I want you to do what's best for your family in it. It's just my opinion, y'all. Have a good one.